Today we're going to design this here, exercise number 10. So take a screenshot of this if you want, and we'll get started. I'm going to place this onto my second screen and build from it. All right, I'm using OnShape and a free subscription. I'm going to go to Create, Document. All right, we are going to concentrate on the top view right now, so we can hide this. Let's click and hit Y. Let's go to our top view, and we're going to pull this over. Using your middle mouse button, if you hold it down, it does a pan. Right mouse button does the rotation, and the zoom is the middle scroll wheel. Okay, let's click on top again, and let's create our general shape here. Let's go over to Sketch, Sketch on top, and we're going to create a center point rectangle. Okay, we're going to get the two outside dimensions, 80 by 160. And we just got to go with roughly the size. We don't have to get it perfect. Okay, hit D for dimension. Let's type in 80. And then click here to there. Oops, goofed. Control Z to undo that. Hovers over yellow. Perfect, 160. Alright. Let's pull these out. Alright, let's poke some holes in here. And these are 10mm holes. And they're offset 10mm. So one thing I could do is, it makes it a little bit easier, is grab an offset right there. And we'll click here. Click this little arrow, flip it in. Click on that, change it to 10. Same one here, click here, and down here. Left click to confirm, enter. Now we get that 10, so now we can take this and we can push this right to here, and we can say that is coincident. Alright, next, we're going to scroll up here, we're going to hit circle, C for circle. Going to put in a circle, another circle. We'll get the diameter of these in a second. And then the last one, D for dimension. Click on that guy, 10. So now they're all properly positioned. 10. Okay. And we could actually change these to construction lines. So here's what I would do is go over here to construction, which basically means a reference, and they're not used as extruded lines. So now they're dotted. That means a reference. All right. Let's left click out of there. And now let's build our second thing, which is a 20mm diameter circle. We're going to pull it right from here. See that dotted yellow line? We're going to use that. We're going to build that. D for dimension, get that guy. That's 20. And then there's a 16 in the middle of this guy. So let's hit C for circle, click there. And D for dimension. We're going to change that to 16. And you see how that's dotted? We actually don't want this dotted, so we're going to go here, click that, escape to get that. Click this guy, go over here, and undo that. So we're going to click that, so now it's solid. Actually, this one was a radius of 20, so we got to double this. So let's change it to 40. That's why it looks a little goofy. There we go. Now we got to do a position of it. So let's click here, and we're going to go with 40mm. All right. So next is we need to create a rectangle. Let's choose a different rectangle. Corner rectangle is better for this guy. So we're going to, it automatically just did that. I don't know why. So I just grab it and pull it down. And let's do some dimensions from the left side to here. We found that this is 35. And the left side to here is 45. We're going to push this all the way to 115 plus 25, which is the radius size. So D for dimension, click in here. So we got 115 plus 25 and that sends us to that location. Okay, so I'm going to do a trim on this. I want to clean this up, and I want to have this straight. So let's hit M to trim that. Trim, and then we're going to hit L. I'm going to create a line from here to here. All right, and now we can finish the sketch. Okay, let's rotate it a little bit. Let's do a extrude, and this one is going to be 60 millimeters tall. We're going to do it starting offset of 10, but it's going to be in the opposite direction. Green check. Now we're going to do one more extrude. We're going to grab this guy right here, and we're going to do him. He's going to be 145 millimeters tall. And then I will do a starting offset of 10, and I got to flip that guy right there. Green check. Okay. Now I can build my outside edge. So let's do it. Extrude to this guy. And extrude all of that. So we're going to push this down 10 millimeters in the opposite direction. Green check. Everything is all connected together. Looks good. Let's create a sketch on this surface right here. Sketch here. We're going to create a circle. Let's click on right. Then it gets us in that view. Okay, now we're going to click on circle. Click here. We're going to create a 50 millimeter diameter circle. And then we're going to create another circle. But first, let's choose the location of this guy. So this guy is going to be 120 millimeters tall. And from this edge, he's going to be 115. Okay, there we go. 115. All right. And now we need to put another circle inside there. C for circles. Click on that dot right there. Let's do a 35 millimeter diameter. D. Click there. Click there. 35. Enter. All right. Now we can finish this sketch. And let's rotate it a little bit. Let's do extrude. We're going to take this and we're going to extrude it. We're going to do 20. And then we're going to do starting offset of 15. But we're going to flip this. And it makes it even. Green check. Now we can do one more extrude. And now we're going to extrude that guy, but we're going to remove this time. Green check. All right, let's put our chamfer on the edge here. So we have a chamfer, and it is a 25-degree chamfer. We're going to flip it, and that's exactly what we want. Green check. Now we're going to add these blends. Fillet here, fillet on this edge, fillet at that edge. They're both 25. Good. Looks good. Next is we want to create our little shape down here. Okay, so let's create a sketch on this surface right here. So sketch, click that surface. Let's click the circle. I'm going to place it here. It's going to be 30 millimeters diameter, 30 millimeter radius. So that's 60. So we're going to click there, click here, 60. And now we're going to do one more. Well, first let's position this guy, and this guy is going to be 100 millimeters from this edge. Here to here is 100. It's on the edge, so we know it's there. It's not, floating up or anything. And now we got to put one more dimension, circle. Radius of 20, so it's going to be 40. D for dimension, we're going to change this to 40. Not 4. 40. Okay, now that we have those two, now we should be able to finish the sketch. We're going to extrude this guy. We need to click on all these pieces, and we're going to remove this time, and we're going to blow it through. So let's grab this. We can throw this all the way through. We can change the number to whatever we want to. Not that big, but 150 looks good. Or you could go with up to face, and you could say I want it to go to this face right here, so it blows it through. Okay. Next, it hit our sketch. We just go back to sketch, show, click on the eyeball, and now we're going to build this shape right here into here. So let's grab our extrude, click on that shape right there, let's flip it. We're going to say we wanted to add and we wanted to finish up to a face, and this face again, green check. Okay, it added that. And now we got to put some rounds on here, so we got to go, these are going to be radiuses of 10. So blend, here, 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 here. It's showing red because it's way too big. Let's change it to 10. Looks good. Everything's good. Green check. All right, so let's clean this up a little bit. Let's go to our isometric view, and we're going to click on these guys. We're going to hide. Actually, I'm going to click on this view right here. We're going to right click, and we're going to go to hover over this guy. Right click, hide all planes. Now we can hide all sketches. Left click Y, left click hit Y, and that is the final sketch. Good, looking good. All right, now we can create our drawing. All right, now we're going to create a drawing. So let's go down here to the plus, create drawing, NCB millimeters. Okay. Grab our part, and we will click here, and one down here, and one up here. We're going to click here, and we're going to drag up. That will give us a projected view off of this one. We're actually going to delete this one. Let's click on it, delete. Click on it, delete. Let's pull this guy down, and pull that guy down. Let's do a projected view off of this. Pull into the side, and I don't think we need this view. Let's click on that. Let's delete that guy. Let's pull this view down. That should automatically. Okay. Let's start dimensioning this. D for dimension. We got 80, 160. Gonna zoom in here. We'll fix these in a second. We can do the 2x here. And we can do 4x here. Let's do 4x here. And we need a dimension to the circle. Okay, let's dimension this height of this. Okay, if we want to make the dimension to the maximum, we have to click there, all the way here to here. And then from, let's go distance, here to here. Okay, the diameter. this distance. Pull this guy up. And let's create an isometric view over here. And that completes our drawing and modeling on this example number 10. Thanks for watching. Bye.